Chris Paddock gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully...
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Myers going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second. The third base.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. First delivery to him on the way. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees, our game time temperature. Lifted in the air out to right. Myers going back. To the track, to the wall, onto the party porch, and gone. George Brett with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run? There's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey,
this one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Matty, I can't even believe what's going through his mind right now. First knock in his show's a home run. I can only imagine he's thinking of everybody who's played a part in getting him to this moment. What an absolute bomb that was.
There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are two away now. At the plate, Gary Carter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Lagares has to retreat to the track, but he has... Lefty Grove is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
One ball.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Walker is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second.
Stepping up now, Will Myers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Myers.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Swing and a miss. Boy, that thing's moving pretty good. 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Tommy Pham. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he had...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they go down without a whimper here. Settling in now, Willie Mays. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Lagares looks up. Gone to lead off the inning.
Batting seventh.
In
The
now,
first
Willie
baseman, number
McCovey.
44. Willie.
As he'll go after the first
McCovey.
pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Here comes the 0-1. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The shortstop. Cal.
Stepping in, Cal
Ripken
Ripken. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth.
Next
The
to hit will
pitcher,
be the pitcher,
Lefty
Lefty Grove.
Grove.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, base hit to right.
Boy, D-Row, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher.
Now
You have the
batting.
pitcher up with
Second
2
base.
outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
shortstop.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And it's fouled away. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there.
The third
Big
baseman.
strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Behind 0-2 now.
Count 0-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting sixth.
Coming to the plate now,
second
Brian
baseman.
Dozier. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. No balls and 1 strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading off
George
for the
Brett,
Rockies.
as we are
The
all
third
set to
baseman,
begin the
number
3rd
5.
inning in this one.
George
Hard hit ball to second.
Brett.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder,
Striding in
number
once
33.
again, Larry Walker. He went deep in his first
Walker.
at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Number 8.
Matty V,
Gary
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Lagares looks up. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Into the
The
box,
center
Willie
fielder, number
Mays.
24, Willie.
Line drive to
Mays.
center field. Lagares is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman,
Digging in to
number
try it
44,
again, Willie McCovey.
Willie
He's 0 for 1 after
McCovey.
grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground for Dozier at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Josh Naylor. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Naylor, a Canadian native. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. First delivery to him on the way.
Francisco.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Walker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
Digging in now for San Diego, Chris Paddock. In there, strike 1.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And another foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Cal Ripken. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A big swing by Ripken. This one sent out to deep left. And it's gone as they add still another. Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
At the plate now, number 22.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The third
Ready for another chance? George Brett. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Lagares is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
First pitch on its way. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. On to second, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The right fielder, number 10, Gary Sheffield.
At the plate, Gary Sheffield. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
The catcher, number 8, Gary.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. Drew Pomerantz gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
The first baseman,
stepping in now,
24.
Willie McCovey.
As he sends it on the ground to first.
Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Juan Lagares is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit hard to third. Brett has it. And there's out number 2.
Now back.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tommy Pham. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Standing in, Cal Ripken. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in, 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. To the plate now, number 22. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
So now to the plate, George Brett, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Luis Perdomo gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Larry Walker. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Out of here! And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Into the box, Gary Carter. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
24, Willie Mays.
At the plate now, Willie Mays, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. Carter ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
And that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Cal Ripken. He singled his last time up.
Ripken Jr.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Lagares is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Lefty Grove.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. Stepping in now, number 22. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Manny
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Here's Brian Dozier now. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in once again, George Brett. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lagares looks up. Gone! To lead off the inning.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Gary Sheffield will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Gary Carter will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Back goes Lagares at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Into the box now, Willie Mays. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Josh Naylor. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Jose Castillo comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jose Castillo.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. So digging in now, Cal Ripken. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Lefty Grove. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fast.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Lagares to the track. And he makes a nice catch on the... Ready for another shot now. Juan Lagares. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The right fielder.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Will Myers is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
And he gets there. Coming to the plate now, number 22. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher.
22.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 1 down.
Now batting. The third baseman.
Ready once again, George Brett. And he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Brett gets a hold of one to right field and deep. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
There is Dozier, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sheffield. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. Craig Stammen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 34.
Into the box now, Gary Carter. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
So now to the plate, Willie McCovey. He swings and lines it to left, and that's in there, base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the... Here's Manny Machado now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Grounded up the first baseline. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
The first baseman.
First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Lefty Grove. He went deep back in the 5th.
Lefty Grove.
He's set. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Now back.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove, and he'll reach first safely. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Emilio Pagan is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Greg Garcia will also come on now, as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Well, there's the pitcher's best. Off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Stepping in, Larry Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone!
Wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Attention, please.
Kirby Yates takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Kirby Yates.
Into the box, Gary Carter. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
The center fielder, number 24, Willie Mays.
At the plate, Willie Mays hit hard to short, reined in. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it's certainly... Bottom of the inning now. In now, Francisco Mejia. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
The batter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Second baseman, Greg.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Juan Lagares. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So here's Will Myers as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a miss, he struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 29-0 the final this afternoon. Colorado
Time of the
jumped
ball
out to
game.
an early
4
lead in the
hours
first
and
and never
1
looked
minute.
back. Lefty Grove gets